Was good, y'all? Rich Sosa back in a building with another banger. Now, first things first, before we go ahead and get started, I just want to say thank God for another day and another opportunity. Now, as y'all can see from the looks of the title and the screen, I got another special build in store for y'all today. Gonna be called the Shot Blocking Wing, but this is actually gonna be a catfish build. Now, this is actually one of my favorite 6'11 builds, and as y'all can see from the gameplay, we're able to do everything from dribble, post up, play defense, and the best thing about it is that we're gonna be one of the most versatile wing builds in all of NBA 2K. Now look, if it's your first time coming through, be sure to hit that sub button if you're new, turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family, and I would appreciate it if everybody went ahead and smashed that like button. But be sure to go ahead and comment down TG for thank God, as well as where you're tuning in from watching today, and I most definitely will hit y'all back with a response. Now from here, let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of how to make this build. So we're going to go ahead and put it under the small forward position, of course. Now when it comes down to the jersey number, I'm going to put this as number 1, and then as for when it comes down to the body settings, you can go about this to your own preference and liking. I'm going to go with 6'11 like I said earlier. Now for the weight, you want to drop this all the way down to 210, and then for the wingspan, I'm going to put this to 7'9. Now for the body shape, I'm going to go ahead and leave this up to y'all, but let's go ahead and get into the breakdown of the physicals. So when it comes down to the speed, I'm going to go 78, 76 acceleration, 72 strength, 76 vertical with a 90 stamina. Now if you want to make any adjustments, do it after we create the build together, but look, I get Gym Rat, and if you do your Gatorade boost, this is going to go up to an 82, 80 acceleration, 76 strength, 80 vertical, and then a 94 stamina. Now look, if you do have Gym Rat already, it completely changes what we're going to be able to do with our physicals. But from here, let's go ahead and get into the defense. Now when it comes down to the interior, I'm going to go 73, 70 for my perimeter, 73 steal, 93 block, and then for the offensive rebound, 78, 85 for the defensive, and we get a total of 26 badges. Now look, I think we have everything that we need, especially with these 3 bronze badges, Challenger to Interceptor and Glove. Now for Tier 2, I like Box Out Beast and Hall of Fame Chase Down Artist. And then when it comes down to Tier 3, we're also able to get Anchor and then Rebound Chaser. Now this is pretty much going to be what we're looking like on the defensive end, but remember you do get 4 extra badges from my career, as well as each season that we do grind out. Now from here, let's go ahead and get into the shooting. So we get 15 badges, and for the mid-range, I'm going to go 73, 74 for my 3-pointer with a 71 free throw. Now we get 15. Now with these badges, we get Agent 3. We also get Amped on Silver, Space Creator. Now another badge that I like is also going to be Green Machine, and then we're able to still get Limitless Range on Bronze. Now this is going to be finishing up for the shooting. If you go ahead and look at the playmaking, I'm telling y'all, this is going to be one of the best areas of this build as well. So it really comes down to your own preference and liking for the pass accuracy, but I'm going to go with the 70. For the ball handle, I'm going to put this up to the exact same thing. And then when it comes down to the speed of the ball, I'm going to go with the 67, and right there we get a total of 13 badges. Now these numbers are adjustable, but look, we get Clamp Breaker, also handles for days. Now when it comes down to Tier 2, I get Bronze Quick First Step and then Silver Vice Grip. And then when it comes down to Tier 3, I think Unpluckable is going to be another essential badge on this build. Now you're going to be able to get it if you do add extra badges towards this area. Now from here, let's go ahead and wrap it up with the finishing. Now I did make one minor adjustment to get more out of our playmaking. So look, I went with the 78 for the pass accuracy, and this is going to allow us to get Hall of Fame Unpluckable. Now we also get Quick First Step on Hall of Fame as well, and that's only because when it comes down to the post control, we did go with a 99, which honestly makes this a catfish build. Now with the driving dunk, I went with an 80, 60 driving layup with a 69 close shot, and I'm telling y'all, with the 16 badges, we get Silver Limitless Takeoff. We also get Post Spin Technician, Dream Shake, and then we get Gold Pro Touch. I like Slithery, and then we get Fearless Finisher and Posterizer. And then for Tier 3, we're able to get good badges here, but I'm telling y'all, I think Tier 1 and Tier 2 is going to be the stronger area for the finishing. Now if you want to make any adjustments, now's the time to do so, but I recommend doing it after we create the build together. Now look, we get the rim protecting and then we also get the post scoring, but it really comes down to the way that you want to go about it. Now for my playstyle, I'm going to go with paint intimidation, the second one. You can go with double defensive, but the best one in my opinion is honestly going to be advanced post moves. So let's go ahead and check out the build to make sure that we made it correctly together. And I'm telling y'all, this is going to be one of the better Catfish small forward builds. We get Lamar Odom, Jason Tatum, and Brandon Ingram. And as y'all can see together, we have created the shot blocking wing. And this is honestly going to be one of the best builds that you can possibly make when it comes down to the small forward position. But from here, we're going to go ahead and get into the breakdown of the badges, but be sure to let me know in the comments, what did y'all think about today's build and would you make any adjustments? But from here, let's go ahead and get started. Now with the finishing for tier 1, I'm going to go Dream Shake on Hall of Fame. We also get Limitless Takeoff on Silver and then Gold Pro Touch. Now I also like Bronze Slithery, Posterizer, and Fearless Finisher. And then for my core badge, I'm going to go ahead and put on Hall of Fame Back Down Punisher. Now with the post scoring takeover, I'm telling y'all this is going to make a huge difference, especially with this badge. But overall, I think we have everything that we need, especially with that threshold of an 80 driving dunk. Now when it comes down to the shooting, we get Agent 3, Amped, Slippery Off-Ball Space Creator, and Volume Shooter. Now for tier 2, I went with Green Machine, and then my core badge is going to be Limitless Range on Bronze. Now if you want to, you can change any of the tiers of the badges from what I picked, or you can even go ahead and put on different badges to your own liking and playstyle. But I'm telling y'all, this is definitely going to be the best way that you can go about it to boost your shooting percentage. So from here, let's go ahead and get into the playmaking. So for tier 3, now look, if you throw 2 extra badges into this area, we're going to be able to get it on the Hall of Fame tier. Now when it comes down to tier 2, I like Quick First Step on Hall of Fame. I also went with Silver Break Starter and Bailout. And for tier 1, I like Clamp Breaker and Handles for Days. Now it really comes down to how you want to go about the making of this build and especially the badges. But overall, I think this is the best way that you can possibly go about it. Now when it comes down to the defensive end, I'm going Challenger, Glove, and Interceptor on Bronze. Another badge I like is going to be Workhorse on Gold. And then you can't forget about Post Lockdown on tier 2. I also like Chase Down Artist on Hall of Fame. Gold Box Out Beast Anchor as my core badge on Gold. And then I'm going to use my last badge points on Silver Rebound Chaser. Now this is how we're going to set up the build perfectly when it comes down to the badges. But if you want to make adjustments, now's going to be the time to do that. But as you can see, I think we have everything that we need from the offense to the defensive end. And let me know in the comments, what did y'all think about today's build? Would you make any changes and adjustments? And if you did enjoy today's video, I would appreciate it if y'all went ahead and smash that like button. But man, y'all already know what y'all need to do. Be sure to hit that sub button if you're new. Turn on post notifications to be a part of the Rich family. And last but not least, man, go ahead and comment down TG for Thank God as well as where you tune in from watching today, and I most definitely will hit y'all back with a response. But again, thank y'all for the support. I hope y'all enjoyed, and with all that being said, I got one last thing to say. Rich out.